on discussions at the Pentagon. I don't know at what level this is. It just seems like it's informal discussions. I guess it's understandable they would have those discussions. It also, Scott, is it?
Look, I don't like this because what's Donald Trump supposed to think? You know, he's sitting down there, he's the president-elect, and now he's got to read in the newspaper tonight that the unelected bureaucracy of the federal government is having meetings at some level about how to thwart or countermand the commander-in-chief. I don't care if it's at the Pentagon or at the HUD or Ag Department. It doesn't matter. The unelected bureaucracy of this government answers to the civilian and duly elected leadership that we just did. And what if you were in his shoes and you just won the popular vote with a clear mandate, and now you got to read that these unelected bureaucrats are plotting against you? What would you think? If they have problems, let me finish. If they have problems, they should not have meetings that then leak to the press. If they have ideas or things, they should call the president's office and say, hey, we'd like to have some discussions for planning purposes. But secret meetings that leak? Terrible.
That's crazy. Dude, they need to start trying people for treason. Like, that's what needs to start happening. So if you combine that with all the votes that mysteriously disappeared. Yeah, all the votes that mysteriously disappeared between, you know, previous election and our current election. You know, like, I made a video about this. It's like, dude, there are abnormalities, so like just statistical anomalies in the 2020 voting data. How many people turned out to vote? And it's like, there's no way that many people turned out for Biden. We need to start trying people for treason. And I'm serious. Like, there's no reason why leading military officials should be dictating policy in some secret meeting. That's not your job. That is not your job. Now, there are certain things that you are not allowed to do no matter what the president says. Like, I don't know, killing American civilians. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So yeah, I would kind of agree with that. But that is not what is, you know, being talked about. And will we ever really see some kind of investigation into that 2020 election data? That I really hope so. Really want to know what the deal is with that, about that. How high was that? Who all was involved? How much were they involved? That's funny. That's a funny meme there. Great. But yeah, that we need to start prosecuting people for treason, for undermining the Constitution, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Especially all you military leaders that think that you are appointed power. You are not appointed power. You are there to serve for the people that are appointed power.